Come to your mat, lay back, and start to settle into the space. Check in with your neck and shoulders, rolling your head side to side. Coming back to the center, start to circle the wrists and the ankles. Make sure you have enough space to reach out your right arm alongside your head, alongside the floor, and press out the left foot. Switch sides. Right foot, left arm, working across the center line. And now cross the left ankle over the right. Reach the arms to the right. Side body sway. But make sure the shoulders and hips are level, resting on the mat. And switch sides. Step the feet to the left, cross the right ankle over the left, reach the arms to the left. It's like you're in between two planes of glass. The shoulders and hips remain in contact with your mat. Opening the right side body. And then uncross the legs, come back to the center, the arms float down. Rock your head side to side. And then back to the center, the knee draws into the chest. Roll up, forehead to knee. Exhale, roll back down. Interlace your hands behind the thigh, closer to the hip. Point and flex your toes, your foot, your ankle. Pump the calf muscle. And then bend the knee deeply into the chest. Left hand to the outer edge of the right foot. Right arm up alongside the ear, alongside the floor. It's like a lunge on your back. And Padagustasana, legs moving in opposite direction. And then switch hands, right hand to the outer edge of the right foot, half happy baby, the knee way outside the rib cage, a right angle at the knee and the ankle. And then unwind. Lower the right leg to the left, come into a twist. Send your breath into your right hip, both shoulders down. Maybe turn your gaze to the right. And the right arm up on a diagonal, emphasizing the diagonal stretch. And then unwind. Both feet come flat, realign. Extend the arms overhead, spinal lift. Exhale, rolling up. Reach for the knees and back down. The slower you go, the harder you work. Rolling up, look through your knees and back down. Bring your arms with you. Point at the knees, look through. Exhale. Switch sides, left knee comes in, extend the right leg, press out the right heel. A few belly breaths. Extend the leg straight up, interlace your hands behind the thigh. Press the thigh into the hands into the thigh. As you pump your ankle, pump your foot, working out any tension in your ankle. Pressing the thigh into the hands into the thigh, resistant stretching. Strengthens the muscle to the bone. Gentle shoulder stretch. Walk the hands up the back of the leg, deep lunge on your back. Right hand to the outer edge of the left foot. Left arm overhead alongside the floor. Press down through the right leg, the back of the right leg. Press it down. At the same time, flex both feet. Keep breathing. And you don't even have to open your eyes when you hold the pose. Just send your breath into the sensation that you feel. Meditate on the sensation that you feel. Right hand to the outside of the right foot. Half happy baby. Expand your belly into that big open space. And look at your foot. See that the ankle is at a right angle and the knee is at a right angle. The foot parallel to the sky. Right arm out to the side for balance. Transition, the foot comes flat. Extend the left leg across the right. Come into your version of a twist. Reach up the left hand on a diagonal. And maybe turn your gaze to the left. You can even massage your back with your left hand. And then unwind. Readjust. Make the pose feel better. And then slowly release. The feet come flat. Realign the hips, the shoulders. The feet are hip width apart. The knees are hip width apart. We're going to come into pelvic tilting. Press the low back flat and release. And now let's start to roll up. Press to the feet, curl the tailbone under, lifting up just the sacrum. The arms go up and over. Exhale, back down. So synchronize this movement with your breath. Inhale, rolling up just the low back. The arms go up and over. Exhale, everything rolls down. Start to undulate your spine with your breath. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Inhale, the arms go up and over. The palms face the sky. Exhale, the palms come down and touch the floor. Tuck the tailbone, rolling up, maybe one more vertebra. Exhale, one vertebra at a time, tailbone last. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Cross the left ankle over the right knee and press your left thigh away. Then gently roll to the left. Bring the left knee towards the floor to touch. You might even lift up in the right heel. Curl the tailbone under. That's the action. Coming back to the center. Cross the right ankle over the left knee and drop the legs to the right. Lift up in the left heel. Curl the tailbone under, that's the action. And then unwind. Here, just flow to the left. The right foot is flat on the floor. Reach down with your left hand for your right ankle. Intricate twist in the right hip and hip flexor. Unwind. Press the thigh away. And then draw the legs in. Reach through that opening for your knee or the back of the thigh. Sciatica stretch. And here you can see a different angle. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. Pick up the legs. The arm comes through. Reach for the knee or the back of the thigh. Here you can really see how far out to the side the left knee is. major external rotation in the left hip. Any tension in the knee, flex your left foot. Uncross, unwind. Knees knocked together, the feet open wide. Reach the arms overhead and slowly roll up. So like 3 times, just rolling up. Reach for your knees. The arms come with you. One last time. Realigning the spine after twisting. Hands behind the head. The knees are wide, soles of the feet to touch, and the elbows resting on the floor. Supta Baddha Konasana, reclining cobbler's pose. And then look up, sit up, lift up. A few times, just crunching through the abdominal muscles. The neck is long, the gaze is straight up. Look up, lift up, lift up. Keep the elbows back, relaxing. The face parallel with the sky. And release. Hands down by your thighs. Guide your thighs in and then draw your knees in for a big hug. Rock side to side, massaging your low back. Maybe come into spinal twisting, just dropping the legs from one side, draw them back into the center, and then lower to the opposite side. You can extend your leg like I am, just if it feels right. Otherwise, keep the knees bent. Just massaging the low back, the sacrum. Legs go straight up, flex the feet, and slowly open wide. Wide angle V on the back. Tuck the chin, roll up, look through your legs. Not to strain your inner thighs, rather support your legs with your hands. And then draw the ankles in, soles of the feet to touch. Baddha Konasana. Hold on the big toes, peace grip. Feet open wide, draw the legs back, and in, release. Left knee over the right knee, drop the legs to the right, keep the shoulders on your mat, and maybe the right hand reaches down and presses the left thigh away. Release. Unwind however you unwind. Cross the right knee over the left and switch sides. Left hand reaches down to gently press the right thigh down as the right arm reaches up on a diagonal. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Keep breathing, releasing, relaxing. Not to use effort unnecessarily. And then release, roll to the left, roll onto your belly, find your space. And then coming up onto the forearm, spread your fingers wide, point the toes, firm the thighs, and just let your head hang, and then tip up, look up, exhale, release the chin into the crevice of the throat, inhaling up. Curl the tailbone under to support the low back. Stretching the chin as you look up. And we'll come into half frog pose with a twist. Left knee out to the side, right angle at the knee. Tuck the right shoulder, right arm under. Bend the left elbow to a right angle. Press down as you turn into this twist. The head is relaxed on your mat. Inner thigh opening, upper back twisting, and then release. Back to the forearms. Tuck the left shoulder under, so switch sides. You might even put the heel of your hand, the right hand on top of the left, and press the heel of the hand away. Explore it. Release and switch sides. Back to the forearms. Extend the left knee out to the side, right angle at the knee, at the ankle. Tuck the left shoulder under. Come into the twist. Press the heel of the hand away. Your breathing will be more shallow. Just keep it steady and smooth. Release when you're ready. No rush or hurry. Back to the forearms. This time, spread both legs wide. Send your feet towards the side walls and make sure the ankles are down. So the inside of the foot, the inside of the leg, the inside of the thigh, the pubic bone are all in contact with your mat. Soften, relax, less is more. Make sure the inner foot, inner leg, hip, and pubic bone are resting on the floor. Press back up, lean forward to draw the legs in and bend the knees. Windshield wiper your feet side to side. Release any tension in the low back. Come back to the center. Press back, sit back, child's pose. Arms extended forward. Hips dropping. And then wobble side to side. Soften. And then walk your hands to the right. Come up onto your fingertips. Side body stretch. Hollow out the underarm, stimulating lymphatic flow. Keep sitting back, hips dropping towards the heels. Reach. Keep the shoulders parallel and level. Soften, transition back through the center. Reach to the right. Come up onto the fingertips. Release. Round up, roll up. Onto the hands and knees. Table pose. Start to breathe through cat and cow. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Moving through your spine, one vertebra at a time. Lifting up in the shoulders and the hips. Keep it light. And let your gaze take you there. Look up, tip up. And as you exhale, look into the chest. Back to hands and knees. Extend the right leg back. Curl the toes under. Stretch through the calf. Lift the leg parallel. And here we are. Bend the knee. The heel draws in. And exhale, back out. Working across the center line. Reach the left fingertips. Press out the right heel. Left-right brain balancing. Get round. Inhale, tip up, look up. Left foot steps back, stretch the calf, extended leg cat tilt. Level it off, inhale the leg parallel, draw the heel in, and extend back out. Press out, reach out, right arm floats up alongside the ear. Concentrate. Release. Tuck the chin, tuck the tail, get round. Inhale, tip up, look up. Curl the toes under, sit back on the heels. Release your forehead. Keep extending out the fingertips, the arms, the elbows, and then press back up, right into downward dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana, pedal it out. Drop one heel and then the other. Inhale the left leg up. In line with your spine, the heel draws in and extends back out. Switch sides. Extend the right leg up, draw the heel in, extend back out. Spread your feet wide, let the heels drop down. Adho Mukha Shavasana, wide angle. Shift forward into plank, press the heels back. Drop the knees. Curl the toes under. Sit back on the heels. Spread your hands wide out to your side. Inhale the arms up. Right hand reaches for the left elbow. And lay back into the cradle of your arms. Not to overarch the back, just gently gaze up. Release the arms, reach up. Exhale, switch sides. Left hand reaches for the right elbow. Breathe into the underarm. Release. The arms go up and float down, hands to the floor. Find your squat pose, Malasana. Feet flat, tailbone dropping, heart lifting. Variation, lift up, elbows behind the knees. Reach for the floor. Release. Hands to the floor, heel toe in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply. Reach down, tuck your fingertips under your heels so that your wrists and heels touch. Tuck the chin, nose in between your knees. Bend your knees a lot. The chest is resting on the thighs. Fingers tucked under the feet. The forearms at the back of the calves. The knees are into the underarms. The nose in between the knees. Slowly release. Lengthen the legs. Dangle your head, yes. Reach back, sweep up. The palms are spread wide. Reach your fingertips up for the sky. Interlace your fingers. Crown down, tailbone up. The arms up over the head, standing yoga mudra. Keep breathing. Release the arms, hands to the floor. Stabilize, separate the feet and flat back. Look forward, come into a squat. Start to rock into the hands, into the wrists, the elbows bending and the knees right on the back of the arms. Preparation for crow. And we don't even have to do it. Start to shift your weight to the left foot, pivot. Pivot back and forth in this twist. Breathe into the sensation you feel. Step the heels together, toes wide, open the knees to the side. Heels touching, walk the hands forward and let your crown, your forehead hang heavy. So counterpose the sit in your hips with the reach of your arms. Should feel sublime to your low back, your hips, your spine. Guide the knees in, soften the toes, sit back, Vajrasana, hands to the thighs, a few shoulder circles. Sitting in Vajrasana, the right ear drops through the right shoulder, reach out the left fingertips to graze the floor. Switch sides, right ear, left ear to the left shoulder, reach out with the right hand. Opening the side of your neck. Ankle stretch, lean back, lift the knees, one at a time or both. Ankle stretch in Vajrasana. And release. Lean forward, press into the back of the wrists. The palms are down, the fingers point back towards your feet. Carpal tunnel stretch. Release. Cross the ankles, sit back, extend your legs wide, hands right to the inside of your thighs. This creates a little traction so you can just lean forward, slightly arching your back. The perineum is directed to the floor, flexing the feet. Release. Left foot back. Sartorius stretch from the outer hip to the inner knee. Lean back. The sole of the right foot pressing gently on the left thigh. Mermaid pose. It doesn't have to be static. Move around if that feels right. Explore the opening, the sensation. Realign the hips. Lean slightly forward, a little or a lot. The tailbone will be rolling up slightly. Inhale, pressing the floor away, rolling up, palms together. Inhale the right arm up and around. Place it behind you. Left hand to the right thigh and track your gaze all the way to the right. Twisting in mermaid pose. Release, counter twist. Come back to the center, unwind. The legs go out, flex the feet, hands to the inner thighs. Reach forward, perineum to the floor, let your head hang heavy. Keep flexing your feet. Look up. Soften the belly, the chest towards the floor. Press the floor away, roll up, right foot back, left foot to the right thigh. Curl the tailbone under, lean back into your hands, mermaid pose. Sartorius stretch from the outer right hip to the inner right knee. Large rubber band muscle, the outer thigh. Release. Realign the hips, rolling forward. The tailbone will come up slightly. Coming forward a little or a lot. And anytime you get a chance to close your eyes and rest them, it's the best thing you can do for them. Soften into the pose. And then taking a deeper breath, press the floor away. Inhale, roll up. Hands together, inhale the left arm up and around, open the shoulder, the chest. Start to gaze and track to the left, right hand to the left thigh. That's the lever. As you come into the twist, keep breathing. Release, counter twist. And then unwind. The feet come wide. Flex the feet. Press the back of the legs down. Roll forward, the pelvis coming forward, the perineum to the floor. Soften the belly, the chest. Maybe your elbows to the floor, cheeks resting on your fists. Soften. Sinking. And then press the floor away, coming up. The feet come flat, right wrist under the right ankle. Bend the knees deeply and inhale the left arm up. Look out your left fingertip. Turn the thumb down, reach for the sacrum and maybe your right thigh. The action is lifting the sternum up, press down through the sit bones. Keep the feet flat. Release the arm. Look out your thumb. Start to close the book. Track your gaze with your thumb. And then release. Slide the left wrist under the left ankle. Inhale the right arm up on a diagonal. Look out the thumb. Lower the thumb, back of the hand to the sacrum, and maybe reach for your left thigh. Lift the heart. Lift the sternum. Lift the gaze. Release the right hand, look out the thumb and lower the gaze, close the book. Right wrist under right ankle. So slide your hands out, slide your elbows under your knees and soften your belly, your chest, your chin to the earth. Keep flexing out your feet, your hands, your feet, your head coming out of a tortoise shell, just like a tortoise, Kurmasana. To release, slide one arm out and then the other. Pause and wide angle forward fold. Press down, roll up. Soles of the feet together, hands behind your hips, scoot forward. Baddha Konasana, lean to the right as you press the left thigh away. Lean to the left as you press the right thigh away. Let your head hang heavy. Come back to the center. Extend the right leg out. Draw the left foot back. And then bend the right knee. Bring the right foot flat. Like sit up on your heel. Curl the tailbone under. Rest back in your hands. Opening the front of the thigh. The left hip flexor and quadricep. Slowly release, transition, walk the hands in. Sit to the mat as the heel, left heel off to the side of the hip. Reach forward, lean forward. The underarm wraps around the knee. Clasp the hands behind the right ankle. Drop the head heavy. Inhale, roll up, release. Reach more forward. Underarm in front of the knee. Sweep the arms back, clasp behind your back. Inhale the head up. Release. Right leg extends. Left leg extends. Pull the right foot back by the right hip. Bend the left knee. The left foot is flat. Sit up on your right heel. Curl the tailbone under as you lean back in the hands. Opening the right hip, the right quadricep. Keep curling the tailbone under. Begin to transition. Sit to the mat, the right foot to the side of the hip. Inhale, reach up, the underarm goes in front of the knee. Clasp your hands behind your left ankle. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, the head comes up. Reach up, left arm up. Lean way forward, underarm in front of the left knee. Sweep the arms behind for the bind. Clasp your hands behind your back. Let your head hang heavy. Inhale, the head comes up. Release. Legs extend, bobble, bop your knees, massage your legs. Bend the knees deeply, flex the feet. Inhale, reach up, lay your chest on your thighs. Drop the crown of the head, the nose right in between your knees. Reach for the bottom of your feet. Paschimottanasana. Seated forward fold, posture of surrender. Your breathing will be more shallow, just keep it steady and smooth. Keep tucking your chin a lot. Keep flexing your feet. Keep relaxing. And then release. Straighten the legs. Inhale the right arm up and around. The left arm up and around. Chest expander. Puff up your chest. Look up. Flex your feet. And exhale, lower the chin into the crevice of the throat. Just a few times. Inhale up. Exhale, chin down. Sending lymphatic fluid into the drainage collarbone lymph nodes, the lymph ducts in the collarbone, the drainage of the lymphatic system. Press the feet down, roll up, look back. Reverse plank pose. Back to Dandasana, bend the knees deeply. Tuck the chin, let your head hang heavy, elbow clasp behind the knees. So simple stretching stimulates lymphatic flow and the drainage system at the collarbone lymph ducts. 70% of your lymphatic system right beneath the skin, stimulated with simple stretching. Soften. Release. Roll up and then tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, and roll back. Lower back into Shavasana. Maha Shavasana. Final relaxation pose. Returning home to your breath. Meditate on the sensation that you feel. Namaste.